Awesome. Okay, we have some interesting moves coming up tonight. Oh, I'm glad you showed up. Yeah, we're going to be trying out some more unique kettlebell flow kind of movements. So we're really going to work through our hips and our knees and learn how to stand up in different ways. Because it's always important to be able to get up off the ground, right? So we are gonna tackle that today and then finish with some seated floor work. We're gonna touch on that core and that upper body, but down on the floor today. Okay, so let's back it up and let's get our warm up ready. Let's get our body ready and our warm up, I should say. Okay. So we're going down to the ground, so I'm going to tuck my chin, I'm going to round my shoulders forward. I'm going to take a big breath in, and on that exhale, I'm just going to work through that spine, one lift at a time, just curling down. I'm just going to keep that breath going in and out. Try to round that upper back as much as you can. So when you get right down to the end, really want you to think about tilting those hips, sending your butt up to the ceiling. Here we go, lengthening the hamstrings. Hang out right there. I'm going to let in another friend here. Okay, hello. Come on in. We're just starting our warm-up. That's it. We're hanging down. We have tilted our hips. We're going to walk out to a plank. Beauty. We're going to step forward with our left leg right outside of our left arm. And what we're going to do here is you can drop your back knee. You're going to lift up your front toes and pivot to the side of the room. So now we're facing that front leg. We're sitting on our hip. We're going to come up. Back to center. You can always keep that back knee down on the ground. We're pivoting, dropping that side hip. And then you can stretch through the side of the body. Come back to center. My front foot is now facing forward. I'm going to pivot and face towards the side. All right, we're going to do 2 more here. Warming up those hips, getting that nice movement, unlocking the areas that we're paying attention to today. We're going to do 1 more. So right here in our last one, I want you to think about this supporting arm. Really push down into the floor to lift up out of that shoulder. Fabulous. Back to center. You're going to step back to plank. You're going to hold your plank. We have some more coming on in. Let's let in some more friends. Everyone just continue holding that plank. Hello, come on in. We're holding a plank at the moment. Okay, and we are going to step forward with our right leg. Nice far in front of or beside our right hand. We're going to drop that back knee. And here we go. We're going to pivot on that front towards the side of the room, looking towards the right. Our left hip is down on the floor. We're going to push into the ground and return back to center. Here we go again. We're going to lift the front toes, pivot on that heel. We're facing the right. And check the supporting arm. I want you really pushing it down into the floor. Lifting up out of that shoulder, back to center. We're going to do 3 more just like that. Breathing in and out. There we go. Bring it back to center. You can always choose to keep that back knee down on the ground. There we go. 2 more. Push your hand into the floor to help you rotate back. Last one. There we go. That was kind of a tricky one. You feel like a little pretzel. We're going to step back to plank. Awesome. Open up your feet about shoulder width apart. Bend the knees. You're going to lock your hands into a squat. Awesome. Now we're in a nice squat position. I'm going to face the camera. So what we're going to do here is take this right knee. We're going to drop it in front. There we go. So the inside ankle and the calf should be down onto the floor. You're going to lift that back up, coming into center. You're going to drop the other. Nice. Okay, let's continue doing this. So as that right knee drops in front, your body pivots towards that left. Your stomach and thigh are nice and connected. Opening to center, drive those knees open. I'm going to work into the outsides of those hips. Good, next side. Deep breath out. There you go, back to center. What do we do at center? We're going to drive our knees open. You might feel a little lift from the ground. That's perfect. Right leg. And here we're just going to do some rocking back and forth. Getting into those ankles, into that knee, more into the hip. Just 3 more rocks, forward and back. 1, 2, and 3. Center, we're going to repeat that on the other side. Okay, let's drop our left. We're rocking back and forth. When you're rocking forward, allow that heel to kind of lift up. And then you want to drop that heel back down when you're sitting back in your rocks. Forward and back. So heel to toe. 1 more. Wonderful. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I want you just to shift your body onto that right. You're going to straighten out the left and take a seat. Just check your range, see the opportunity in front of you. Can you come back up by pushing your heels into the floor? If not, that's absolutely okay. You're going to use your hand behind you. You're just going to lift your hips up off the ground and sit back down again. So you can use that hand just to lift those hips and back down. And up and down. If you want to give it a go, you can always think about just leaning forward. That's it, shooting those shoulders forward. We're going to do 1 more. Heels down into the ground. Nice. Can you bring that leg back in? Use your hands as you need, guys. Again, this is a warm-up. We're exploring what we have available to us tonight. Okay, let's shift towards our left. Let's extend that right. Oh, pop and take a seat. Okay, so you can always use those hands on the floor. You're going to lift up and down. Up and down. 4 more. Up and down. Up and down. Use the options available to you. It gets better with trying, right? Okay, that last one, we're going to hold it up. We're going to bring that leg back in. Beauty. And let's stand straight up. Shake that out. Fabulous. Okay, I got a little bit of a head rush there, so just a little bit calm down. Grab your band. Grab your band. We're going to step into it. So we just opened up those hips. Now I want to secure them, really get the muscles activated around them. Okay, feet are shoulder width apart. My toes are going to go directly forward, okay? Toes are forward, and you're drawing that big toe down into the ground. So big toe down into the floor. You're going to hinge back and push both knees into that band. Here we go, really opening up that band. Lots of tension at the end. Tight, relax. Tight, relax. There we go. Keep going. Take a look at your feet. When your knees go out, are your feet going out as well? I want to stick those feet to the floor. Okay, I want those arches to turn on as you drive those knees open and you put the tension. Here we go, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it open. We're gonna go single leg. So that right leg relaxes and opens up. Here we go, so it's that little rotation, that little swivel right here in that hip crease. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out. Next side, you should start to feel your cheeks firing up. 5, 4, 3, good job. 2, 1, both. Come on, don't stand up yet. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just stand. Fantastic. Give it a little shake. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. So we have the double, the singles, finishing with the double again. Okay, toes forward. Hips back. Knees open. Swivel for 10. 8, 7, 6. Really squeeze at that end. 4. Break that band. 2. Hold and right. 2, 3. Nice. 5. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9. Other side. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness, we still got double. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Oh my goodness, we're gonna take that band right off. Toss it out to the side. I just want you to pedal your feet. So if you're really concentrating on those feet forward, big toe down, and allowing those arches to kind of activate, your feet might be a little achy. You know what, that's all right. Let's know that you're using them. Okay, so we're gonna learn a new kind of get-up. So it's called the Turkish get-up, although it's similar. Anyways, let me show you quickly, and I'm going to break it down. So if you want to go ahead and grab your water, this would be the time to go ahead and do that. So I'll give you a front view, and I'll give you a side view, and we'll talk about it a little bit more before we get to it, okay? So, here we go. My blood hurts. Did you notice something from the warm-up there? Take a look. Okay. So what we're doing, we're going into a back lunge. We are not dropping the back toes though, because we want that front leg to be our support. So let's all follow along and just kind of play follow the leader to show this off, okay? So we're going to take our right leg, we're going to bend it. We're going to go back when we were lunging. You get the top of your foot on the floor, and then your knee on the ground. Okay, so you're going to swivel that back leg, so that heel comes around behind you. You're gonna start to sit back and see if you can take a seat behind that leg. Okay? Here, it's a lot easier when you have weight because it's gonna actually pull you forward. So if you need to kind of push your bum up off the ground right here, then you're gonna unswivel, lean forward on that front leg, and push straight. Okay, let's do it one more time on this side. So let's go back. There you go. Swivel that. So again, we're opening up those hips here as well. You're gonna take a seat. Leaning forward, squeezing your inner thighs and pushing down into the ground. Unswivel, so you can come up nice and straight. Okay, so we are gonna do that. That is all we're gonna do. We're gonna add weight to it. I think that's enough, really, when it comes down to it. You will notice when you have the load in your rack position, it is going to help you, one, keep your back up. You're gonna feel that if you are overcompensating and kind of flexing your spine, okay? And it's gonna help you kind of sink down into the ground too, because you're adding that extra load. Are we ready? We are gonna do 5 reps per side, okay? So we're gonna start with that. Standing over top of your kettlebell. Let's clean it. Same side as arms, gonna go back. You're going to swivel. And you can either just sit down into that heel or all the way to the ground. That is up to you. Lean, hips, return back, lean into that front leg to get back up. Yeah, let's go again. Down. Take a seat, so you're shooting those hips back behind you. There you go. I'm clasping my hands around that handle. Hold that bell right in the center of my chest. This one's called a knee bruiser. Here we go. Take it down. Bring it up. And lean. There we go. Let that weight help you. And if you just want to kind of tap that heel, you don't want to come all the way down the butt to the floor, don't come all the way down the butt to the floor. It's all right. And believe that's 4. We got 1 more. And you got a hole in these pants. Here we go. Lean and up. Good. Step. Let it down. Just a little breather. Are you ready for the other side? Okay. Pick it up. Bring it, step back. Swivel. Take a seat. Lean. Make sure to swivel back. That front heel is drilled into the ground. There we go. Turn. Take a seat. Shoulder blades are nice and tight together. 2. It's crazy how much this really ups that heart rate. Because it's not your typical, endurance work, cardio work. But I am feeling the same effects. Here we go. I believe that's 4, guys. You know what, when it comes to this, counting to 5, not my forte. Let's go. Oh, I love it. Constant movement. It's so good. You come up. And drop it down. Sweet. Take 1 minute. You got 1 minute. That is amazing. Please use this time now to hydrate, to maybe talk yourself into something that didn't feel quite right. What are you going to do next? Or, if you were super proud and you're like, I did not think this would happen, tell yourself how proud you are. Use these moments, okay? Because we have 2 more rounds to go. Tara, I can see you. I love it. I love it. And again, any questions? Let me know if there's any tweaks that you need. Other than that, what I see looks really good, guys. Okay, we have about 20 seconds. Whew. Oh my goodness, it just went all the way down here. 10 seconds. Are we ready? Let's step on up to that bell. Right arm. Let's go. Pull. I'm going to clasp both my hands. If you didn't try it, give it a try. Take it back. Swivel. Lead with your bum. Here we go. Ooh, back up. Those inner thighs. Come on. 1. Caught our breath. 2. Tucking those elbows. Making sure that that joint is underneath your kettlebell. Sometimes your elbows start to flare out to the side. That's okay. We just want to catch it when it happens. Tuck those elbows back under. Oh my gosh, I can feel my abs. How's that for? That's when I get talking, eh? I think that's 5. Everybody agree? You know what, Courtney put it down? She always counts. You're always on it, Courtney. Let's go again, other side. Back and up. When I replay this and watch, I'll check. And take it back. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful work. That's it. All right. 2. Working with your ankles. We are not meant to only go forward and backwards. So why should we stay in those planes? There's so much more to explore. Okay, let's do 1 more. Okay. All right. You know what? 5 is a good number. Okay, take a break. 1 minute. You know, it's right in that upper back for me. It was already sore in that area. So holding in this rack position and making sure I'm rigid enough. I can really feel that. I'd be really interested to hear from you guys, like after workout, where this movement is impacting you most. If it's your legs, your arms, your core. Yes. Amazing. You want 20 seconds, guys. I gotta get a drink. Okay. 3rd round always feels the best. Are we ready? Let's come on up. Let's pull. Okay, same side. Taking it back. Twisting. There we go. Don't forget about that fancy leg work. 1. 2. Holy man. Oh, tucking those elbows. 3. Oh, elbows. See? So much to focus on. Keep doing your checklist. One more. I want some knee pads, like those volleyball players have. That might be an investment. Take it down. I'm not kidding, it's actually a really good idea. I should write that down. Remind me, somebody remind me. Knee pads. Are we ready to go again? Last side, last time. Pull. Okay, taking it back. How slow can you go when you're coming down? Here you go. How much control do you have? Right here. Taking it down. It's feeling more fluid, more exhausting, but definitely more fluid, more available. This is 3. Oh! You can only imagine what I sound like on the other side of the screen. That's it. One more. Oh my goodness. That is 5. Beautiful work. We're not done yet. So get grab a quick drink. You're gonna take 1 minute. You're gonna come down to the ground. So you're gonna come down to the floor with your KB. If you can take me down there so I can see you, please do that. We're not up to stand up anymore. Fabulous. Stay hydrated. Here we go. Okay. Little bit of upper body and the core mixture coming in. Just wanted to add those abs in. Oh my goodness, I am having the breath with these. Okay, here we go. So, we have 3 exercises that we're going to do together down on the floor. And our number is 10, okay? We're going to use 2 hands. We're going to sit in this straddle. So find your straddle, whatever is comfortable and available to you. So we might not always have this open, maybe some people look more like 90 or 80, whatever works. If you need your knees bent, do that as well. The position that I am focusing on is that we're able to sit up right on top of our hips, and they are not tucked and tilting, and we're not putting pressure into that low back. Okay, so however you need to find that neutral hip, sit up nice and tall, knees bent, or straight, that is your position. So we're going to do the kettlebell, we're going to flip it upside down. So this is called bottoms up. So it's upside down, you're holding the handles. We're going to go both arms up overhead, bringing our biceps right beside our ears. That is your finishing point. Kettlebell back in front and down to the chest. Up, and then right on top of the shoulders. Okay, so that is number 1. Number 2, you are going to bring your feet together for your Russian twist. So this is a very common ab exercise. We all know this one. I want you to keep your feet flat, thinking with that nice tall chest, okay? 10 there. Then what we're going to do is open back up into a straddle. You're going to keep those elbows tucked like I've been talking about. Bicep curls. So this one's very small, but if you have those elbows tucked, we're going to get that nice isolation to that bicep muscle. All right? So 10 overhead, 10 Russian twists, 10 bicep curls, 3 rounds. I just want to take a look if I can see everybody or what I can see. I just want to kind of see your position nice and tall. Yes. Oh, you look beautiful. Okay. Here we go. Here All right, come on, there's from the warm up right there. Bottoms up. Let's push. 1. Here we go. I want you to tighten around those hips. Push those heels into the floor and squeeze your thighs. Create a nice solid base for yourself. This is very demanding when you're taking away that lower body. 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 9. Keep squeezing those legs. 10. You can set it down. You can pick it up the other direction. Legs forward. Slightly lean back, bring the belt to one hip and then the other. 5, 6, don't rush it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center. Open up those legs. Elbows tucked. We're going to curl. So it's nice and small. The more rigid your body is, the more still you are, the more isolation we can create into those biceps. That's it. 6, 7, beautiful. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Awesome. We're going to flip the bell upside down. We're going to go up overhead. Let's go. 1. Sitting up nice and tall. Squeeze those thighs. Try to face your knees towards the ceiling. That's it. That's 6. You got 4 more to go. 7, 8. Point your toes. 9. This is the struggle. It's real. 10. Setting it down. Bring those legs in. Holy moly. Okay. Picking that up. Nice flat back. Slight lean back. 1, 2, 3. Move those shoulders. 4, 6, 7, 8. Control each movement. 9, 10. Opening back up. Sitting tall. Bicep. 2. Tap and up. Yes. 6. Keep trying to get those knees towards the ceiling. 8, 9, and 10. Just take a little breather. I wanted to talk about for a moment the knees to ceiling kind of cue. So what I'm trying to get through this is external rotation through your hips. So we're really using that full range so you can be seated up, nice and properly, a good foundation. So those knees, we're actually rolling it from the inside right here at the hip structure and rolling them out. Okay, so squeeze your thighs, try to roll your legs out. Okay, so we're getting to the outside of the glutes, just like the warm-up with the bands. With that said, are we ready for the last round? Let's pick up that bell, bottoms up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, halfway. 8, come on, 2 9, 10. All right. Down, relax those thighs, bring them in. Whew, your legs are gonna feel like they're stuck sometimes there to the side. Okay, picking this up, hip to hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. To your chest, open up. Here we go. Tap and pull. Elbows in. 2, 3. That's it. This is the end. We have 5 more reps. 5. Externally rotate through those hips. Come on, knees up. 2 and 1. Set it down. And relax. Oh, good job. Everyone just lay right back. Just lay right onto the ground. Don't move anywhere. This is your 1 minute right here. Feel your heart beating in your chest. Now tell yourself how proud you are. You did something new, something that we haven't explored before, and you made it to the end. And for that, I'm proud of you. Give you one more big breath. Fabulous. Roll over to your right side. And you're going to come on up. We're going to lay right onto our stomach. Right onto our stomach here. We're going to put our hands right out to the sides in a T formation. You're going to keep your palms planted right onto the ground. You're going to lift your right leg off the floor. Nice straight leg. Open those hips and start to reach your right foot towards your left hand. But don't let your hand move along the ground. Bringing it back. Start to straighten out that leg up top. Face the hip towards the floor and lower back down. Let's go other side. So you're going left foot to right hand. Bringing it back. Reach up towards the ceiling, hip down towards the ground. And return. Continue, other side. Bend at that knee. Use your glutes to open up the front of the hip. That's it. Straighten out that leg. Reach up towards the ceiling. And lower back down. I always feel so fancy in this one. So fancy. Good, and bring it back. Okay, we're going to bring that right hand in. We're going to slide underneath our right shoulder. Right foot up. We're going to just plant the leg. Foot flat to the floor. Try to get that right knee up towards the ceiling. Good, return back. Same way you came in. That's right. Switch hands. I'm going up. I'm going over. Bending. And And then allowing that foot to go nice and flat. Knee towards the ceiling. Deep breaths. Good, let's come back. Feeling fancy. Here we go. Let's add on again. Switch your hands, get right back to that position, foot flat on the floor. And now you're going to try to drop that knee to the ground. That's it. Bring it back. Again, we're only going with the ranges that are available. Use your breath to kind of sink into some further ranges as you can. No need to force anything. Just go with what you have. Try to get that left knee to the ground now. And bring it back. Let's push up and sit into a child's pose. Awesome. You're going to walk both of your hands over to the left side. You're going to pin your right wrist down into the ground. You're going to lean into that right side, really opening up all the way from that wrist down to your hip. Depending on where you have tension, you might feel it in different areas, more up towards your shoulder, maybe closer to your hip. But definitely into that general area. Good, relax that. Let's walk our hands to the other side. Pinning down that left hand so it's not going anywhere. So you can lean and add stretch right down that left side. Fantastic. Come back to center again. Then you're going to come forward onto your elbows. You're going to bring your knees open into a frog. The inside ankles are going to come onto the ground. Your feet are flexed, toes facing the sides of the room. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to turn to the side here, give you a little tip. So what I'm looking for is that your hips are in line with your knees, and your legs are at a 90. Ankles directly underneath your knees there. Okay, just breathing, opening up those, or stretching those inner thighs. We're going to add a little rock to it. You're going to slightly rock forward on a big inhale. Now your exhale, you're going to push back and get those hips back behind the knee line. That's the uncomfortable part. After your exhale comes in. Breathe in. And out. 5 more. In. And out. There you go. Breathe in. Allow everything to just relax. Allow yourself to drift closer to the floor. One more here. Okay, bring those knees back together. Oh my goodness. Just self-hug. Roll into a little ball.